So what I want to do today is I want to show you how to make your first Google Classroom and post your first assignment. This is for people who are doing it the first time. And I know with all the changes that are going on right now, I know that a lot of people are looking towards online learning to get their lessons out there. And this is a great place for people to start. So here I am, I went to Google Classroom. In order to get here, I had to go to the waffle and go to Google Classroom, okay? And I'm using my school account right now. So I simply go to the plus symbol right here and it says join, or I should say create or join a class. If I had a join code, I could type that in and I could join a class. But in this case, I'm going to be creating one. So I'm going to hit the plus symbol. And I'm going to click on create a class. And I have to give it a name. I'm going to call this test class. And I'll give it section 1 and subject. I'll write computers and room. I'm not going to put a room in. I don't need that. I'm going to hit create. And that takes a minute and it's creating the actual classroom. Okay, here's a classroom. And this is a join code that you're going to have to give to your students. And the first thing a lot of people like to do is go and select a theme. They did pretty well with that one. I'll pick maybe, that one looks pretty good. I'll pick that one. Select a theme. The one they have is nice. So the first place I like to go is for people, because this is going to list the teachers and the students. Now, I know they have the join code, and a lot of people like to write the join code on their board when you have students in class. And obviously, if you're having a class join, you could send a group email out to everybody and put the join code in, and then everybody could go to Google Classroom, type the join code, and join the class. However, you need to know about this feature because I could click on this to invite students. Now, I'm not going to type any students' names because I don't want the students' names coming up, but if I say I had a roster in front of me, let's say I have 25 students, I could type in each of their names, find their names, their email, click, and eventually I would click on invite, and it would send an email out to them with a link inviting them to the classroom, which makes it seamless. So even if you want to do it through the join code because you might have 300 students and you don't want to type through your names, which is understandable, that one student has trouble getting on, you can send them an invite and you say, hey, look, go to your email and click on the link and you're part of the class. Isn't that great? So that's the first thing. So that's the people part of it. And then later on when you have grades, your grades will go in over here. And classwork is here. And this is a stream. This shows all the things that you're doing. So if I wanted to make a comment about something we're doing today, I could put that in the stream. But for the most part, what people are going to be doing is going and doing the classwork. This is the join code. See, it's displayed. And you could simply copy and paste this and put this in an email to a group of people. I know a lot of people use X2 and email to a bunch of teachers with that in Massachusetts. You could try that or however you distribute it in your school. So let me just click off of that. And let me go to classwork because the goal is to post our first assignment. And they have a bunch of things here when you click on this. One's a Kami assignment. We're going whole other video we'd have to do on that one. Quiz, we're getting more complicated. Question, you could post a question. You could just post material. You could reuse previous posts. The one we want to go with is an assignment. So the first thing you might want to put in is a topic. Now, topics are how we organize assignments. So a topic can be anything. It could be a topic that you're covering. It could be something as simple as chapter 1, and I could click add, and you could do a chapter 2 and chapter 3, or it could be the name of a book if that's what you're doing. So I'm going to click add so we have a topic because we should think ahead about organizing. So I'm going to go create, and I'm going to create my first assignment, and I click on assignment, and I have to give it a name, and I'll call it test assignment. It's called test. And I could put what it is here, and I'll put this as a test of Google Classroom. Okay, and it gives me a bunch of other options. Most people are going to put out of 100 points. You can put in a due date, and if you put in a due date, the advantage is that it automatically goes into the calendar for the class. And it's very simple. You can pick a due date. So I'll pick a due date as tomorrow. And if you want to put a time, you can put that in too as well. Topic. So I could put chapter 1 since I want to organize this. Rubric. You could put in a rubric. I usually have rubrics my own attached, but it's something you could think about. Originality reports. This is for plagiarism. I know the free version of Google gives you 3 originality reports to check for plagiarism. And the enterprise version I know will do it for everyone. So that's what that is. And this lists the students. You could choose all the students or some of the students. And obviously here, you can make sure you're in the right class. All right, so here we have, now here we have the first assignment, which is a test. I'm gonna click on add. So these are the choices that I have. I can put something from Google Drive, and I can click on that, and it'll show my recent, it'll show stuff that I've uploaded, my drive, shared drives if it wasn't in my drive, things that I've starred, things that I uploaded. So it gives me different ways in which to organize it. And I could obviously attach those files the same way you do for an email. You can put in a link. Links are really good a lot of times if you have a link to a website because you can attach multiple documents. If you have a website maybe that explains something that's going on, or a video. YouTube, you pick a YouTube video. It's a popular way to, you could search for the video here. Put the word boats in, search. And if I say like this video, I could then click add. So, or you can attach a file from your computer, which a lot of us are used to. It's the same as attaching a document to an email. And I could click on this and I could go through all my documents in the computer and I could simply attach one and click open. Okay. So that's how you create an assignment. Now, obviously, once we have the documents uploaded and we click in the instructions here, and I usually like to put something simple and a simple explanation of this is what the assignment is so the students can understand it, because especially if you're not seeing people face to face, having simple, straightforward directions are very important. So then I can click assignment, and obviously you can schedule it or you can save as a draft for later, or if you didn't like it, I could discard. So I will click on assign. And this assignment will go into my classwork, and there's a test in my classwork. And if I later want to go and edit it, I can. If I want to link to it, I want to delete it, or if I wanted to read it, I could go in here, and any documents that I attach would be right here for people to see. And since there's a due date, it would go into my Google Calendar. There's the assignment test right there. Okay? So if you don't put in a due date, that won't happen. I just like to let people know that. So this is how to open up Google Classroom and create a class, and this is how to post one assignment. This is John O'Sullivan. Thank you.